It's supposed to be just a visit, and it wound up me being there for 4 years.
And what did he tell you about the travel arrangements and how you would get out to Seattle?
He paid for a bus ticket from Asheville, North Carolina to Seattle, Washington.
Christy Faiers had just turned 18 when she made that fateful trip. And she says she soon learned the truth about the kind older man she'd met in a Yahoo chat room.
He had me cut off all contact with all my family, kept in a house all the time. I wasn't allowed to go out and do things. I wasn't even allowed to take my son to the park that was in the area that we lived in.
Christy and Khanh had a son together, but she says the Pierce County real estate agent and businessman continued to pursue other young women online.
He would talk to a lot of girls at the same time. He talked to a girl from Ukraine and actually wound up going out and meeting her, and she was 18 as well.
Forgive me for being personal here, but what was going on there?
He was having sex with all these girls. He preferred to try and have the three-way, and I just wasn't having it. I didn't want nothing to do with it.
Last week, Lay was arrested here at his Eatonville cabin and accused of flying to Arkansas to kidnap a teenager who sheriff's detectives also found inside. The 18-year-old autistic victim is seen here, reunited with her worried family who reported her missing to Arkansas police. Arkansas detectives say they found evidence that Lay tried to befriend over 8,000 other children via social media.
You seem to be saying that he's very careful to make sure that he's dealing with adults, even though they're young adults, 18 years old. He walks a very fine line between what's legal and illegal.
I think he was trying to make sure that he wouldn't get caught, and it's finally caught up with him.
Christy says that Lay was never physically abusive, but she says he was rough on her mentally. She finally broke away from him after 4 years. We have been unable to reach Lay on his phone, even though he is out on bail now on that kidnapping charge. Arkansas seemed to be puzzled that Pierce County, a judge in Pierce County, would release Lay on a $15,000 bail, but prosecutors here say Lay has no criminal record, and they still haven't received the proper paperwork from Arkansas to increase that bail to the higher amount that Arkansas wants.
So, Chris, if the current victim is 18 years old, like apparently all the other women were, is there any sort of crime here?
Well, that's the question the defense attorney is going to raise, obviously, but it's possible there is a crime in this current case. If the victim is autistic, it's possible that she's not competent to make adult decisions. We don't know if that's the case, but clearly her family in Arkansas was very concerned about her, and that's why they called the police there in the first place.